My name is Dawn, and welcome to my YouTube channel for the Soulful Voices Circle. Today is Friday, October 28th, 2022. We are going to continue with this here deck. It's the Wisdom of the Hidden Realm deck by Colette Baron Reed. And this reading is going to be for today, Friday, October 28th, for Saturday, October 29th, as well as Sunday, October 30th, and I will be pulling a card for each of those days, one card for each of those days. So in my Patreon community, we pulled 3 cards. We did the same thing, and the first card was the River Queen, which was about going with the flow. The second card was the Queen of the Light, which is actually a card I believe we pulled for YouTube a couple of days ago. And that, of course, is about stepping into your truth, your true authenticity, and shining your light into the world. And the third card we pulled was the Swan Queen. Okay, and the energy of that card was very much about transformation and using your intuition as you go through the transformation, and patience that is required as you go through that process. So that is about a 30-minute recording, 31 minutes maybe, on my Patreon site. If you're interested in joining us, go to www.patreon.com/soulful voices, and you can listen to that recording. So let's see what Spirit has to say to us today. We have the Ice Queen, and this says, ideas preserved, non-action, and entitlement. And this is in the upright position, which is as an ally. And so what this is saying, when you are visited by the Ice Queen as an ally, she's basically I know she's not a challenger, but she's here to help you with kind of the percolating part of the journey that you're on right now, and to kind of looking at your ideas, thinking them through, and not acting on them yet, right? So it's almost as if you're in hibernation. You think of ice and cold, right? You're in hibernation, just allowing, yourself to receive, and you're not in an active mode. So for today, if there are ideas coming up for you, things that you're thinking about acting on, this card is saying maybe not. Just give it a pause. Don't move forward yet, okay? And if you do act on them, uh, you know, there's this idea of entitlement, which is that you think that you're supposed to get something right now, and you feel kind of entitled to doing that. And so you're going to be impulsive, and you're going to go ahead and act on them. But the Ice Queen is saying to you, I am here to help you, and I'm here to help you strengthen the idea that you have, to give it more thought, more consideration, to gather more information. And it's not about getting it done yet. Okay, so try not to give in to your impulses to act on something today. And you'll know what that is. It could be a relationship. Again, we do these recordings and these readings, and it's not because it's not a one-on-one reading. It's it's a little bit general, but you can take the reading and you can apply the idea, the theme of it, to something in your life that you're going through. So, if, for example, if you have been, thinking about asking that guy or girl out, and you've been thinking about it, and you've been, coming up with this whole plan about how to do it, maybe you want to give it a pause today and not jump into it today. Maybe tomorrow will be a better day. Maybe in a couple days it'll be better. But not, and this is not to make anybody feel insecure about doing something. It's just saying don't rush into anything, right? It doesn't mean you can't carry on some type of relationship with the person. It just means just take it a little slow, right? Don't go too fast. Don't act on your thoughts and your impulses right now. And the same thing for a job or a move, right? Or maybe there's a conversation that you've been wanting to have with somebody, and you thought today was going to be the day. Maybe not. Maybe you need to step back, see what tomorrow brings, right? Think it through a little bit more, non-action. That's what it is for today. Okay, so let's see what the card for tomorrow is. So the Ice Queen for today. Here we go. And it's the Spiral Dancer in Protection, which is as a challenger. And it says, circuitous route perception. So the mind is an interesting thing, and it often has a way of spiraling, right? It says the spiral dancer, and it goes round and round and round over the same point, the same idea, the same anxious thought you might be having, or maybe there's just like this relationship that you're in that it just, keeps going round and round and round. And so, what this is saying is that um, the way you perceive things may not be exactly true, right? So, be careful of how you perceive things because when you look at things through a narrow lens, then you may continue to go down this spiral, type of situation. And um, the best thing to do is to try to allow your lens to be a little bit broader, okay, to protect yourself from getting into this here trap of thinking, you know. And, sometimes the spiral can, go up, and take you to a higher perspective. So that's kind of also here. Allow yourself the opportunity to gain that higher perspective. And so this actually melds nicely with the card of the Ice Queen because the Ice Queen is saying non action today. And there's this potential that tomorrow that you will get into this kind of circuitous thinking, which will narrow your perception. So Spirit is encouraging you to kind of step back and broaden that perception because not all is as it seems. And perhaps you're the type of person that gets trapped into limited thinking, and so Spirit is trying to shift you away from that. So that would be the spiral dancer. Okay. And so it's also about looking from the outside looking in. That's the other energy that's coming up. Oh, we have a jumping card. So we're going to use that card. It says the High Lady of Love and Compassion, reverence, kindness, and consideration. So when the High Lady of Love and Compassion comes in as an ally, this is about giving reverence to those things that we are grateful for. It's about acknowledging the um, the the element of connection that we have to something higher than we are and giving reverence to that. It's about giving reverence to ourselves, and it's also about being able to um, bring an element of kindness into our relationships and to be able to show compassion for the experiences that other people may be having. So on Sunday, this will be the card, the High Lady of Love and Compassion. So you are going to be called to really look at situations and relationships and to give reverence to those people where reverence is due at this time, to give kindness and love and compassion to people that you come into contact with, and to understand that we're all going through something here in this life. And it's not all just about you or me, right? It's about the we and how we are interacting and affecting each other on a day-to-day basis. And so the High Lady of Love and Compassion is saying that you're going to be called. There's going to be situation or situations even that require you to have this compassion. So So let's read these cards together. The Ice Queen is about non-action and kind of preserving your ideas and your thoughts. So that's kind of like don't speak yet, like don't say anything just yet. Don't do anything just yet. And then the spiral dancer is calling you to have a better, a wider, to use a wider lens, to come at something from a higher perspective. And when you do all of that, the result is the High Lady of Love and Compassion then comes in and shows you how to give reverence to things in life, to be grateful for things in life, and to show kindness and compassion to others and the experiences that they're having. So that is the reading for this weekend. I hope that that is helpful in terms of giving you some guidance as to what you want to focus on in your day to day activities over the next few days, right? So today, you just want to start to slow things down a little bit, right? Not be impulsive, and as situations come up, you want to be thoughtful about them and get that wider perspective. And then we always want to show love and kindness to people. So that is the reading. I'm sending you so much love, and I will see you back here on Monday. Have a great day. Bye bye.